Hi, my name is Larry Rodriguez. I've been writing statements on behalf of the Chevron members for 8 years and 9 months. She's been sexually molested and robbed by cops from Houston, Texas. I have over, I have over hundreds. I have hundreds of statements requesting that the government assist me in this situation, and I haven't been assisted. The government now, they're trying to hurt me, and I bring it to the attention of the government, and they're not assisting me. There's cops. I call them cops from Houston, Texas, because that's when I became aware that they was following me. And these cops have everybody around assaulting me and putting feces on my body because I have abilities equivalent to an angel, a wizard, a genie, you pick one. And people put feces on my head to hack into my abilities. And the cops that are following me, they're trying to absorb my spiritual essence. And the only way that they can do that is if they prematurely create a conveying belt for my demise to manifestly. I don't know what to do. I can't hide. I asked the government to get these cops away from me time and time again. I pointed out um, on some of these circumstances where these cops was trying to entrap me. I pointed out videos in the area that would exonerate me from everything that these cops were um, trying to do to me. In relation to entrapping me, and nothing is done about that neither. So I take it that it's the government that's trying to help me meet my demise prematurely. Um, Many people know what I'm talking about. The cops from Houston, Texas, are Satanists, witches. They put feces on my head to hack into my abilities, to um, connect them to me as witches. Witches do that. They do other things similar to that, like that, which promotes me to say that they're Satanists. So the cops from Houston, Texas, are a unit from the government, who the government has sanctioned to surveil me and uh, help me meet my demise. Because I'm not committing crimes, and they keep renewing the surveillance orders. This cop's been following me for 8 years and 9 months, and I'm not committing crimes. And these cops keep getting surveillance orders renewed. I think a surveillance order is good for only 30 days. And then they got to go renew it. And they got to have evidence as to why they think the judge should renew it. I'm not committing crimes, so every time they go see the judge, they probably lie to the judge or tell the judge the same thing to get the judge to renew the surveillance order. Who am I to go to? I have went to the FBI. They told me to mind my business. After they told me to mind my business, I didn't communicate with them no more. I went to the CIA. Though I didn't verbally communicate with them like I did with the FBI, I send them statements and they send me confirmation numbers. Over 2 dozen of confirmation numbers over a period of time, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years, that I've been running to the CIA to help me with these cops, because these cops, they follow me from state to state, and they even crossed the lines into Mexico when I went to Mexico for a little while. They went into Mexico to follow me and were committing crimes around me and trying to implicate me and entrap me in crimes that they was committing. But the government continues to allow these cops to follow me. There's no reason they should be following me at all. These cops are sexually harassing me. They're playing homosexual game for me. They're trying to impose their sexual gender on me. And I keep rejecting it. And the more I reject it, the more evil they get. And the more they stalk me, imposing their homosexual preference on me. I bring this to the attention of the government. I show them videos as well. And I allege sexual harassment. And the government didn't do anything to assist me whatsoever. Now my life is in danger. These cops have people trying to harm me everywhere I go. I'm afraid for my life because of these cops. And I asked the government to get these cops away from me, that they're sexually harassing me, they're trying to entrap me, and they're endangering the welfare of my life by playing psychological games with people to cause them to react a certain way, by causing them to think something is when it's not. And these people come after me. And I don't know where to go. I have legal responsibilities. I have ties with the criminal justice system. I have to report to them every so often. So it's not like I could just get up and walk away from these cops. These cops follow me everywhere I go. And everywhere I go, they tell people in the neighborhood that they can put shit on my head and they'll be able to hack into my abilities. And I have nowhere to go, nowhere to hide from these cops. And if I run, I become a fugitive. I break the law because I have legal responsibilities. So I asked the government to exonerate me from my legal responsibilities so I could go hide from these cops because these cops are stalking me. I asked the government, get these cops away from me. They're sexually harassing me. And they're trying to entrap me. And they violated their oath into office. They committed um, perjury. Perjury is something that's committed when you lie on a statement or when you take an oath and you infringe that oath by not doing things that the oath compels you to do. You committed forgery. You committed perjury. Um, they impeached themselves when they did that. So I asked the government, get these cops away from me. They're dangerous. They're endangering my life. And I asked the government, if you can't get these cops away from me, get me away from the government, from these cops. And again, I asked the government, if you're not going to get me away from these cops, and you're not going to get these cops away from me, exonerate me from all my criminal justice responsibilities, and I'll get myself away from these cops. And every time I make these statements, I never get a disposition. It's like they're ignoring me. I have a friend, Sharon. She's being sexually molested and robbed by cops from Houston, Texas, for 8 years and 9 months. I pointed out everything that needed to be pointed out to have cooperation, to verify that the cops from Houston, Texas are sexually molesting and robbing this woman. And they have materials to verify that, and they're overlooking that. They're not paying no mind to it. So I continue to petition the government every day. Then I stop for a while. Because it's a tedious, tiring situation when you're telling somebody that cops is doing something illegal to you and they're not listening. And the reason they're not listening is because they're cops. And I don't think that they want to blemish the criminal justice system or cops that are committing crimes. And cops that I believe I can say that the government sanctioned to do exactly what these cops are doing to me. Because the government knows what these cops are doing to me, and the government hasn't taken any type of effort to get these cops away from me, to stop these cops from violating me. There's somebody out there that can help me. Anybody. My name is Larry Rodriguez. My email address is RUICS and Zebra JOE802 at gmail.com. If there's anybody out there that can assist me, that can get the government to do their job and to stop ignoring their responsibility to protect me as a citizen from their malicious, corrupt police officers. Regardless of the point that they're police officers, they're not above the law. They have to follow the legislature intent as every other citizen, but not being a law enforcement or criminal justice employee. I need some help. What am I going to do? You got people trying to hurt me bad. And I'm not trying to be hurt. I'm not bothering nobody. Can somebody out there help me? Please, give me some kind of direction. Please, help me get some kind of legal help. Please, attorneys out there, many of you know who I am. If you can assist me with my circumstances, you already know what my circumstances are. Many of you